Hello dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel B.Sc Mathematics. Today I am going to show you another demo for B.Sc Mathematics. Here I will show you a theorem. Prove that the equation of body whose focus is at pole is L by R equal to 1 minus e cos theta or L by R equal to 1 plus e cos theta. Here E equal to eccentricity and L equal to semi-lattice ratio. To do that, this is a form of polar coordinate. So we will show it. Okay students, so I am going to show you the picture and the description. Here in the diagram, let S be the pole. So S be the pole and Sx, this Sx which is the axis of this body, which is also the polar axis, and Mz, this Mz is the diagonal. Now let P r theta, which is the polar coordinate, right? So P r theta, so be any point on the body. So we let any point P. Now PQ and PM be the perpendiculars. PQ and PM be the two perpendiculars. PQ is on the axis and PM is on the directrix. So you can see that here, and SL equal to L. SL related small l and Ln be the perpendicular on MZ. Ln be the perpendicular on the directrix MZ. So for the proof of the theorem, now by the definition of conic, you also know that SP equal to Pm, as you did it in class 11. Okay, SP equal to Pm. Now we can see that SP, as P is the r theta, so SP equal to, we get r. SP equal to r. Now Pm, which is as Z2. So we write it Pm as Z. Now ZQ we can break it into two parts, Zs plus Sq. So Zs plus Sq. Now you can see that Zs, that is also equal to NL. So we write it as NL plus Sq. Now also for the point L, we can use the definition of the quantity, that is Sp equal to Epm. We can use this as Sl equal to En. Sl equal to En. Okay. As you can see in the description, Sl related as L. So we write it as NL equal to L by E. Now we will put NL as L by E. Now you can see that SQ we will get as R this, and this is theta. So SQ we will get as R cos theta. Now we will multiply E in the both. So we will get L plus E into R cos theta. So now, or we will write it as L equal to R minus E into R cos theta. Now we will get R common. L equal to R into E cos theta. So L by R we will get 1 minus E cos theta. So first part is proved. Now for the second part. Okay. For the second part, to prove L by R equal to 1 plus E cos theta, as you can see that we let Sz as polar axis. So Sz be the polar axis. So for the changes, you can see that this is the theta angle. So this is the pi minus theta angle. Okay, Esq equal to pi minus theta. Now, as previous part, we will use the definition of conic. By the definition of conic, we can write Sp equal to Epm. Now, as for the previous part, Sp equal to Epm. Now Pm we break as Zq. Now Zq equal to, similar as this first part, Zs plus Sq. Now Zs equal to NL, same as before. Now NL equal to same as before, L by E. So E to L by E. Now for the rest SQ part. Okay. as you can see on the previous part, SQ will get r cos theta, but here we will get SQ as r cos pi minus theta. Now you know that cos pi minus theta is equal to minus cos theta, so we will get it as minus r cos theta. So this is L minus E r cos theta. So SP, as you can know, SP is equal to R, so we will get it as R. Now R plus E r cos theta equal to L. We will take R as common, R into 1 plus E cos theta equal to L. So L by R, we divide R on the right side and write it here. So we get L by R equal to 1 plus E cos theta. Let's do the second part. Okay dear students, so for more topics like this, you can follow us